se formó. La música con variedad, tocamos desde salsa hasta reggaetón. Un vacilón, este es el show de la mañana en el tapón. Son un bombón, tírame remix, Elistón. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show.
Este es el show de la mañana con Elio,
Dianelis
y la bandida.
Este es el show de la mañana, el show. Oh yeah, señoras y señores, bienvenidos a la última hora aquí en el show de la mañana en Tu Fiesta Radio. Somos la casa de los latinos y este servidor, Elio Piedra,
Dianelis,
somos
Tu Fiesta Radio.
Y let me tell you something, tenemos unos invitados. We have some special guests that you don't want to miss this information. ¡Qué maravilla! This is amazing. I am excited, Dianelis.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to know what is going on right now. Yes.
So we have in our house, let's begin by saying that we love supporting our nonprofit community. And we had an amazing cause and an amazing event, I will say, that is called Tailgate for Kids. And to learn more about that, I have my friend here, Vincent Anton. Welcome.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
And I have my friend Leah from Pig Literacy. Leah, actually, you came for some, we did something with the chamber or some type of conversation, and it was wonderful.
Yes.
And we know how impactful it is. Actually, I think it was for the amazing gift, probably.
Yes.
And we know how impactful is what you do for the community with your organization, right? So let's talk about Tailgate for Kids and how this is going to impact your nonprofit organization.
We are so excited this year. This is our first major fundraiser, and thank you to Vincent for bringing back Tailgate for Kids. So we're going to be partying at the
stadium. Yeah.
Yes, the stadium. Touchdown Terrace. Help me out, Vince. Touchdown Terrace, September 13th. So the doors are opening at 6:30, and we're going to watch the game. There's going to be food, tailgate games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Silent auctions. You'll have an opportunity to bid for, dinner for 8 with Steve Spurrier and his wife Jerry.
Oh wow!
So lots of really cool opportunities just to support the community and have a good time.
That is awesome. And by the way, now that you mentioned Spurrier's is one of our sponsors as well. I want to say that this segment is brought to you this hour by Spurrier's Gridiron Grill, because they are, I understand, the title sponsors,
Yes.
right?
That's
for
correct.
this amazing event. Always, Freddie and his team and coach and the entire restaurant, they always giving back to our community. So once again, thank you, Steve. Coach Steve Spurrier and Freddie and the entire team, Spurrier's Gridiron Grill, for supporting Tailgates for Kids. So now, yes. Vincent, what made you bringing back the community? Why are you bringing back this event?
Yeah, so originally we had the first Tailgate for Kids in 2019 for Boys and Girls Club, and went really well, created a lot of awareness, and then COVID happened. So that kind of took away events for a little bit, at least in-person events. And, so I've been on the board for Peak since we started it, and just seeing the impact that they're making or we're making in local literacy, and just, seeing the progress that a lot of, our children are making. I was like, we got to figure out a way to raise funds. And I was like, hey, we should do that tailgate thing again. And ideally, we're going to do it annually now, and just really blessed to be connected with this nonprofit and have it benefit it this year. So
that is awesome. And Pig Literacy, Leah, tell us more about Pig Literacy. What is the ultimate goal and the mission with your organization?
So our mission has grown over the years as we get more and more into the depths of kind of what's going on in our community in regards to literacy. But we mostly focus on 2nd through 12th grade, although we're really excited to be partnering with Santa Fe and some adult ed programs coming up here with a new pilot program with students getting ready to study for their GED. So we I like to say that we work with kids wherever they are, youth, wherever they are, whether it be at home, virtually, at a school, at an after school. We've been doing a lot of work with Impact GNV and the gun violence neighborhoods with the city of Gainesville, and working in communities, kind of taking literacy to where kids are to try and help just combat some of the disparities that we're facing here.
Wow, that is awesome. So, and this event, what's the goal? What's the number that we are hoping to reach that night?
Yes.
Well, first year we raised around $65,000. So
nice.
I'm always exceed last.
We've got a little bit of a higher goal. My goal, we've already exceeded my goal. So let's just say I was a little bit conservative and nervous about doing this event. And so I'm mostly, for me, it's about community. Peak is, we don't hire tutors. We use community volunteers to do our work. And so to me, it's about bringing the community together, having a good time, and making money, because that helps us, do more. But really just raising awareness for what's kind of happening in our county and how everybody can play a part in that in whatever small way, whether it's financially or volunteering at just 15 minutes a day.
So the goal is so what's the number? Do you have a number in mind?
65,000.
65,000.
65,000.
All right.
We just decided that right here, right?
So we are gonna reach. We're gonna. I would say go beyond that goal, right? We're gonna raise 70,000 that night. And let's talk about the date and time, and also the location. We already mentioned the Touchdown Terrace, but let's talk about the date and time.
Okay. Yeah. So it's September 13th. Doors open at 6:30. So that way you can kind of get in, take photos, get food and situated. And then the game starts at 7:30.
So, wow, that's amazing. So, check this out, guys. So, September 13, right? The doors open at 6:30 for your event, and the game starts at 7:30. This is an away game. This is the LSU and the Gators. In my LSU, we were just talking about this morning.
It's going to be a big game.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of, LSU and Florida Gators. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And so I am assuming that Sporters is going to have food there, all right?
They're going to do dessert, and we're going to Jerry's cookies, stuff like that.
Oh, we're going to have...
Yeah, they're going to partner with Okido America, who has adult cooking classes. So
very nice.
They're going to cover dessert.
We have Pomodoros, Miapa, Adam's Ribs.
Yep.
Los Landeros will be doing some tequila. Nesta Nibbles doing a great spread. And,
charcuterie board.
That is awesome.
So just to have an idea, what can people expect from the whole tailgate before the game and during the game and after the game?
So it's really an all-inclusive experience. You come, you'll have tons of options for food. Like we mentioned, we'll have actually 2 charcuterie tables sponsored by Nest and Nibble. Plenty of desserts. We'll have Dakana ice with ice cream. I mean, pretty much everything.
Tailgate games.
That's
awesome. Outside music, of course. Our one and only Elio will be there.
Yes, I will. I will for sure. I am so happy that now we get to support this wonderful initiative. Thanks to Freddie for introducing us this past weekend. And because I was aware, but I wasn't sure what it was and how could we contribute. But now I'm super excited to know that September 13, Tailgates for Kids is happening here in Gainesville, Florida. Beginning, doors open at 6:30 at Touchdown Terrace. Super exciting night because in LSA, LSU and Gators are playing. Such a rivalry and competition, that's going to be next level.
Yes.
And people want to be part of this. So you want to have a night like no other, like one of the enjoy a really fun away game. This is how you do it. Right. And while you make a difference and you are having fun. So before I translate a little bit in Spanish as well. So how can we purchase the tickets to get in?
So you can go to tailgate4kids.com, tailgate tailgate4kids.com, and you can purchase a table for $1,000 as a table sponsor, or you can buy individual tickets are $150, or you can bring your partner and buy 2 tickets and it's $250.
Wow, that is awesome. So, and do we still have tickets available? Do we still have tickets available? Okay,
Absolutely.
Awesome,
Yep.
awesome. So we're gonna repeat that. We have spoilers right there on the screen for those that are watching on online as well on Facebook and YouTube. But I want to translate a little bit here the analysis and myself. So,
Sí.
prácticamente 13 de septiembre, señores, tenemos en el Touchdown Terrace, que es aquí en el estadio donde juegan los Florida Gators, tenemos ahí un evento que se llama Tailgate for Kids, donde ellos están recaudando fondos para Pig Literacy, que es un non-profit organization, una organización sin fines de lucro de nuestra comunidad. Ahí Diana les nos va a compartir la hora y otros detalles.
A partir de las 6 de la tarde comienzan la comida, actividades que tienen que todo relevante con el tailgate, hasta el partido que es a las 7, donde bueno, todos van a poder disfrutar ahí para todos apoyar a los Gators en eso. Y pueden conseguir los tickets en tailgate, el número 4kids.com, donde ahí van a pueden acceder la mesa como tal o tickets individuales. Y también tienen una promoción si van con su pareja.
Qué maravilla. Así que ya usted sabe, puede apoyar y divertirse al mismo tiempo mientras también apoyas a nuestros Florida Gators. How exciting. Wow. This is incredible. So right now, what we want you to do is to go ahead and go to the website, which is, once again,
tailgate4kids.com.
tailgate4kids.com. That's all you gotta do. The number 4, right?
Number 4.
Kids.com. I ain't gonna go right now. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna go right now. Tailgate for Kids. While we are live here, and we're gonna find out Tailgate for Kids, and I love it. How long you guys been doing this? How long the event actually?
So this will be the second year.
The second year, yeah, because I remember you mentioned that you are actually helping to bring it back. So when was the first one before COVID?
2019.
Wow, right before the pandemic hit.
Yep.
That's incredible. Here it is, Tailgate for Kids. That's all you need, and then you'll see there Pig Literacy. Actually, right at the on the main page, the landing page, you'll see all of the information. So let's say we raise, because we will, $70,000 that night, September 13. What is going to happen with that money so our audience knows the impact of this initiative?
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, there's a few different ways that students can receive tutoring. And so what we're hoping to be able to do with the money that we raise from Tailgate is to go into other communities where there's kids, like where they might have an after-school program, but they just don't know what to do with literacy. And, you know, they're doing amazing things, but they are short-staffed or just don't have all the resources that we need, that we'll be able to place a peak volunteer coordinator at that location, bring in our volunteers to their location so the kids can just do something a little bit more than homework help. Homework help is great, but it doesn't help them read and be able to do it on their own. And so we're hoping to be able to go to more locations. It's about $10,000 for a whole year at a site.
Wow.
So it's not expensive, and that can serve up to 20 kids. So it's really, we try to keep our costs really low, and using a lot of volunteers allows us to do that. And so we would be able to go to, you know, potentially 7 new sites with that money.
Wow, that's amazing.
¿Lo traducimos?
Sí.
Ajá. Nos está contando que con lo que van a recaudar, en sí ellos van a proveer los recursos a instituciones que tal vez ya tengan este programa de que ayuda a hacer las tareas con los niños, pero a veces es más que eso. Entonces ellos van a dar estos recursos que van a proveer personas, más voluntarios, que los puedan ayudar a leer, a escribir, y así tengan un desempeño mejor en las escuelas.
That is awesome. Would you like to shout out to some of the sponsors that I see here on the website?
Yes, that would be great. So we've got, of course, Spurrier's and King's Heating and Air, Princess Portable Toilets, Giggle Magazine, Pomodoros, Miapa, Adams Rib Company, Los Linderos, and Nest and Nibble.
Yep. That is awesome. So I also see, is a Children's Trust part of that?
Children's Trust has got a table there, so they've got a table there.
Nice.
We've got multiple table sponsors as well. So
that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Touchdown Terrace this September 13, and how exciting, because we're kicking off this coming Saturday our Gator football season. First Gator game here in town, home game against what's the team that we're playing this Saturday? Long Island University. Exactly, yeah. Long Island University. That I know is not.
Win.
Yeah. Thank you. I completely forgot about who are we. But it's not a big university, but it should be a fun game.
Yeah,
especially because it's the kickoff, game, and there is a lot of high expectations for this football season.
Yes.
So we hope that we obviously that goes really well for us. I am gonna be there, by the way. We're gonna be there before the game this Saturday as well, and also September 13, we're gonna be there bringing the fiesta to you guys and to tailgates for kids. So this is for kids, but their families too.
Right. So the event is really catered towards adults. So it's a tailgate that's benefiting kids. There's not going to be kids activities there. So it's more an adult.
Okay.
But I mean, anybody can buy a ticket. So.
Exactly. That's good to clarify, because when I saw that, I said tailgate for kids.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, just apple juices, No. And then you mentioned tequila, and I'm like, wait.
Exactly. Yeah. When you said los linderos, that's not apple juice for me.
We do have Pomodoro bringing pizza, and so we've been mindful that families will come. But
exactly. And what's the full capacity that you guys have? How many tables are we selling that night?
Yeah, we're aiming around 450 people.
450 people. Wow, that's a good tailgate. Wow. And we're gonna be to clarify also inside the Touchdown Terrace.
Yes.
AC. That's very important, because people might think Touchdown Terrace, to be in the heat. No, you're gonna be inside the AC with a lot of different. We're gonna be comfortable. With a table where you sit. And maybe is that a way that to purchase a ticket just to support, even if you don't go?
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. We have a few table sponsors that said, hey, we want to support, but we're going to be at the game, so
that's so cool. That's so awesome. So eso es otra cosa que pudiéramos decir también.
Sí, pueden, pues si quieren solo apoyar la causa y ese mismo día no pueden estar presentes en el evento, no se preocupen, que igual pueden obtener sus tickets y así van apoyando a la organización y a los niños para la alfabetización.
That sounds good.
The auction items are also available to bid. Some of the auction items you will have to be there to be able to bid on. Some of the just not more exciting ones, but just the larger auction items will be just if you're there. But we also have the auction online, so that's another way somebody could just contribute and buy an auction item. So.
Wow, that is awesome. And are you gonna have like a live auction happening at the event as well? Can we talk about that really quick? The live auction?
Yeah, absolutely.
What items do you have for the live auction over there?
So we have a couple big ticket items. So obviously I mentioned earlier Spurrier's Dinner for 8 with Steve and Jerry Spurrier at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. That's kind of our main ticket item. We have a VIP experience at an Orlando Magic game.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Definitely,
that's very nice.
Cool one. Those are kind of the main.
Few surprises coming up that might be there.
I mean, imagine you like having a good time with Jerry and Coach, enjoying Jerry's cookies. I mean, come on. I mean,
that's the Gainesville experience.
Exactly. I went to school in the 90s, like at UF, so 91. So there was like Spurrier Werfel era. So I am just like fangirling all over the place. I mean, this is just like, it was the epic experience when I was in school here. So this is just a really kind of full circle, really exciting.
Definitely.
That's wonderful.
Así que estamos conversando acá acerca de algunas de sorteos, ¿no?
Subastas.
Algunas de las subastas que van a estar ocurriendo durante el evento y que también ya puedes ir al sitio web y puedes también ya poner tu apuesta, ¿no?
Sí.
A ver si te llevas la subasta. Y una de las cosas que están subastando es una cena con el coach, Steve Spurrier, y su esposa Jerry, que, by the way, tiene unas cookies que son legendarias, literal. You know the story behind the cookies, right? That, she used to do it for the players after the games and all that. So they are legendary cookies, There is no like regular cookies. So I'm telling you, this is a unique opportunity, especially if you are a Gator fan or you love football, right? Talking about like a living legend such as Coach Spurrier, to be able to sit down with him and ask questions and have a good time. He's actually pretty funny. We have done commercials with Coach, and Coach is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So this is an opportunity of a lifetime opportunity, I will say. Yep. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, September 13 at 6:30, we open doors at Touchdown Terrace, supporting Peak Literacy. This is a fundraising. The event is called Tailgates for Kids, but it's not for kids. I mean, we're raising funds for kids, but it is for families, I would say adults, right? To come have fun. It's a watch party game for the LSU and Gator. It's an away game. This is an excellent opportunity for you to have fun while you make a difference with this organization. So Vincent, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely, and sharing this information. Así que ya usted sabe, 13 de septiembre, de 6:30 abrimos las puertas hasta, until what time is that? Probably 9:30, 10 p.m.
Until the Gators shut them out, I guess,
Until they kick us out or something.
Yeah.
But
until the game's over.
Until the game's over.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, what a fun time. I am happy that we're going to be part of that. We're going to be bringing the fiesta, playing music. They have these half times in between quarters, and that's our opportunity to make it happen, baby. Like that, you don't have to be watching commercials and waiting what to do. We can have fun. We can play some music, until we go back, because they have, how much is the break? Like 15 minutes, 10 minutes?
For the halftime, it's about about 18 minutes, I think, for the halftime. So we'll be doing kind of talking about Peak, then talking about our sponsors at that point, and then in between, there'll be timeouts and
that's when
injury.
we're planning our live auction as well. So that's when the party's gonna get started.
Absolutely. That is awesome. So let's make a difference, guys. Let's get together this September 13 and make it different. ¿Qué te parece, Yaneli?
No, me encanta, vámonos.
Ahí está. Everybody, so go right now. Remember, you need to purchase a ticket. Get your tickets at tailgatesforkids.com. That's it, tailgatesforkids.com. I want to make sure, let's go really quick and see our fiesteros and social media. Y a ver si tenemos alguna pregunta. If we have any questions, you can always ask us and we'll make sure we point you in the right direction. Por acá tenemos, hay que ir, por acá tenemos, estoy viendo la anterior, la que estabas hablando ustedes con Harry.
Exacto. La verdad no hay ningún comentario, pero veo los fiesteros ahí en sintonía.
Okay, well, let us know if you have any questions or suggestions. We're going to make sure that we connect you with Leah and with Vincent regarding tailgates for kids. Thank you, Leah and Vincent.
Thank you so much
for having us.
Absolutely. Sí, gracias, Festero, por la sintonía, el cariño y la preferencia. Vamos a continuar apoyando a nuestra comunidad de organizaciones sin fines de lucro. Y bueno, nosotros nos vamos despidiendo por el día de hoy, pero hemos tenido un programa excelente aquí con invitados. Nos hemos reído muchísimo con el lío de los besos, las bodas, todas las locuras.
Sí. Muy divertido el lunes. Buen inicio de semana.
Ahí está. Y tú sabes qué, we're gonna do something else. Si mañana I would say the first two people that they purchase tickets for the tailgate for kids, we're gonna give you these Esperanza restaurant gift cards. By the way, so obviously we're gonna need proof of that. We're gonna need your name, and we're gonna check with Leah and Vincent on the website. If you purchase immediately, you're gonna get this Esperanza restaurant gift card to celebrate that you're making a difference on September 13th. You're not gonna separate these two for the next two tickets that they get purchased, especially if you are tuning in right now, right at this second, ahora mismo. Así que ya tú sabes, ¿eh? Nos vamos con todo. Spurrier, Esperanza, everybody, getting ready for September 13. Muchas gracias, mi gente, por la sintonía, el cariño y la preferencia. Aquí, desde la casa
de los latinos.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
En Gainesville, Florida, la casa de los latinos. Fiesta, Tu Fiesta Radio.
soy Gilberto Santa Rosa y los invito a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal? It's your girl Becky G. Los quiero mucho.
Soy Camilo. Tú sabes cómo va, te habla Nicky Jam.
Hola, soy Shakira.
Dímelo. Nosotros somos el grupo Manana.
Soy Melina León, sintoniza en Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Yo soy Juanes.
Somos Flor del Tabaco y los invitamos a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
La variedad 24/7.
Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando nuestra música. La casa de los latinos en Gainesville, Florida. 95.7. Tu Fiesta Radio.
No. Mira lo que les he hecho a mi camioneta. Esto es tu culpa.
Yo estaba primero saliendo y usted me chocó a mí.
No.
Tú.
Yo voy a llamar ahora mismo a Jeffrey Melton, mi abogado.
Jeffrey, mi esposo, llámalo.
Meldon Law habla Jeffrey.
Una mujer loca aquí. Me acaba de tocar la camioneta.
Jeffrey,
¿Un cliente nuevo? Sí, pero un poco complicado. Saludos mis hermanos latinos, soy Gilberto Santa Rosa y los invito a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal? It's your girl Becky G. Los quiero mucho.
Soy Camilo. Tú sabes cómo va, te habla Nicky Jam.
Hola, soy Shakira.
Dímelo. Nosotros somos el grupo Manana.
Soy Melina León, sintoniza en Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Yo soy Juanes.
Somos Flor del Tabaco y los invitamos a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
La variedad 24/7.
Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando nuestra música. La casa de los latinos en Gainesville, Florida. 95.7. Tu Fiesta Radio.
We're the Martin family, and we've been members of Campus USA since 1998.
It's very important to have a personal relationship with anyone you're doing business with. They don't try to guide you in another direction when they know who you are and what you're trying to do.
I think they give a lot of people a chance that other financial institutions would not.
Everyone, helps you, make sure you have what you need, exactly what you want, in the way that you want it.
I don't feel like a customer at campus. I feel like I'm a member of their family.